PC2 Who is Sugar, back with another video. Okay, this is the answer portion to the frequently asked questions related to my hair. How do you get your hair wrapped like that? I don't know how to do it. You are in luck because I made a video. It is video number 5 and I'm gonna post it right down up in here in the description area so you will know exactly how to get your wrap to look just like this, honey. Okay, so glad you asked. So these bad boys right here are in the video down here, so check it out. You know what too, like I didn't even know what heat training was. I said, let me go Google heat training because I was like, what is that? What is that? So no, child, I don't heat train my hair. I trim my hair all the time. I have scissors by my bed, and when I'm sitting there watching TV, I will sit there and trim. If I'm feeling some kind of way, honey, I will take off like an inch or 2 of hair. Because if my ends feel strange, I cut it off. I just don't like, it just feels weird. You can just feel the bustedness on the end, so I will cut it off. So, do I trim with the moon? No. Have I thought about it? Yeah, like last week I was like, hey, I saw somebody trimming with the moon. Maybe I should, whatever. What is that about? Am I going to do it? Probably not, because that just seemed, I cut my hair too much to be waiting on whatever moon cycle situation that is happening. So I trim my hair a lot. I guess for me to say that my hair type is natural or nappy. Oh my God, I know some people don't like the word nappy. Like, you can't call your hair nappy. You might as well call yourself a nigga if you call your hair nappy. I'm like, what? Whatever, natural, kinky, coily, curly, whatever. I don't use the whole typing system. I think it's divisive, and I'm going to insert a video of me ranting about what type of hair I have right here. I prefer the lowest system, which is L for angles of your hair, O for if your hair makes O's, I for straight hair, and S for wavy hair. Okay, so with that said, I have about 3 to 5 different textures on my head. This whole front section, like all of this, like all of this hair right here, all of that is relatively straight compared to the rest of my hair. It has some wave, but it's more straight than anything. It doesn't have a whole lot of definition, if that's what your get down is. It doesn't have a whole lot of that. Now, the sides of my head, like here and here, is very cottony. I mean, it has some definition, but it's very cottony. It doesn't, it's more like the L's. It just is on its own program. It's not very uniform. Then we have, so the back here, like this whole back section, like the whole top back section is really, 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 really kinky. And I said it with lots of love, or nappy, or whatever you want to say. That section, I have to put it in timeout sometimes. And it just causes me a lot of pain. The curls there, or the naps, or the kinks are real tight. They seem to love each other a lot. And it's just a really tight type of hair. Okay, and then lastly is, okay, I have like this whole bottom section in the back. All of this up in here is really loose. It makes a spiral, but the spirals are really big, probably about the size of my finger. Whereas the spirals that are up here are tight, honey. I mean, but it is what it is. I have a video on the products that I use on my hair. It's video number 4. I'm gonna post the link down below. I've never had any heat damage by way of loosening my hair texture, but I will say, and I've been saying this for a long time, every time I mention blow dryers, flat irons, I will tell you, heat is the devil. You hear me? Well, Shug, if you was using heat on your hair, how you gonna say that? Because it is what it is. It's the devil. Yes, I've straightened my hair. Will I do it again? Probably, but it's still the devil. It dries your hair out and it makes my ends, maybe heat does wonders for your hair and that's fine, but on my hair, it makes my ends crunchy and strange. I don't like it at all. So heat has made my hair crispy. It's made my ends look really busted. And I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the ends of my hair seeming strange. I'll post it right here. So I haven't experienced some of the heat damage that I hear some of the other naturals talking about, how they lost their curl pattern, how there will be straight pieces. I've never experienced any of that. So no heat damage for me. I've recently started using the flat iron. I tried the flat iron back in 2005, I think. I was like, oh my God, this is not what's happening. Got rid of the flat iron. I then bought another flat iron in 2009. And I've used it maybe a total of maybe 7 times. Maybe, might even be 5. No, it's probably been like 5. Probably not even that. How about 3? Yeah, but I know you're like, how you go from 7 to 3? It's probably been 3 to 5 times. Well, Shug, do the whole month or area of like December, your hair was always straight. I flat ironed it the one time and I put Bantu knots, so it preserved it. And yes, I didn't wash my hair like I normally do, and it was nasty, I ain't gonna lie, but that's why my hair seemed to be straight a lot. So I just recently found out what BSL means and APL. Who knew? There's like a science to this stuff. So like armpit length is when your hair reaches your armpit. And I guess bra strap length is when it reaches your bra strap. Okay, here's the problem that I have with that system, okay? I have a huge problem with that APL and bra strap and shoulder length and tailbone and like toe length and all of that stuff. Let me tell you the problem I have with that particular system. And I know this is not what you asked me, but I'm gonna tell you the problem I have with it. All of that stuff is relative, right? So let's say, I don't know, let's say I have a long head, right? And I does my head look long? I have an even longer neck. Look at my neck, y'all. My neck is really, really vampire-licious, okay? So with that said, my shoulder length will be different if my neck was shorter. You see, like my hair length would be different. And then like bras, I think they're the devil, by the way. But some people, their bras, the strap in the back is way up here, and then some people's is way down here. You know, so to say that if your hair is bra strap length, what is that? I don't understand. And then there's this shirt. If you have the shirt, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just saying, really. So there's a shirt that has like all these different lines, and it has like titles and stuff, and depending on where your hair falls on the line on the shirt, that'll tell you where you are. And I'm just like, that is kind of interesting. I personally don't use any of that stuff. I like a good old tape measure to see how long my hair is. So yes, my hair falls down my back. Yes, it hits me like, I don't know, by my areolas or whatever. So probably shouldn't say areolas, huh? I said it twice. Okay, so yeah, I don't know where, I don't know if they had like areola length hair, then it would be like areola ALH. So yeah, I have ALH hair. But anyway, I'll post a video of when I measured my hair back in November and where it hit me right here. Like 14 and a half, I guess. I BC'd a total of 3 times. The first time when I went all natural was December 4th. That's December 4th. What? You know what? The date on my BC keeps changing. It's either the 3rd, either 2nd or the 3rd of 2004. That's when I cut off all my hair and I went natural. And I'll post a picture of how my hair looked right here. I then let my hair grow out for almost a year, like 11 months or so. And I was tired of it and it just felt really strange and it was rough. I had what is known as scab hair. So people say there's no such thing as scab hair, and I'm like, whatever, honey. The hair that was growing out of my hair initially is very different than the hair that is currently growing out of my head. So when my hair was growing out, it was like a demarcation between, I'm not lying, y'all, that's why I cut it off for real. There was a demarcation between, like, it was like 8 or 10 months of hair and it felt strange, and then there was this hair close to the rest, like, ooh, that is nice. Well, sugar, was you blow drying your hair? No, I very rarely use heat. I used it, but I didn't use a whole lot of heat when I first went natural, like the first year. So no, don't blame it on the heat. But I cut it all off and my hair was different. So let me show you a picture of how I looked before I cut all my hair off. And then I did the second BC around November of 2005. I cut it down to like 3/8 of an inch. It was short. It was really short. And I kept my hair short like that for a good little while. You know what? I have an awesome idea. You can check my number 2 video, and it chronicles my whole cutting hair, cut it off, growing it, locking it, taking it out, all of that stuff. It's all up in that video, okay? But anyway, going back to the BC, because people are very curious as to how long it took me to get my hair at its current length.
Yeah, I know I talk too much. So anyway, 2007 is when I cut off my hair for the 3rd time, my 3rd BC. I let my hair grow for about a year, and then I gave myself this cut in 2008 to give it the shape, cut off about 4 to 5 inches. I then locked my hair, took my locks out about a year later. This my second set of locks. So this is my hair after I took my locks out in 2009. I gave myself, I went to a salon and got a trim. They trimmed off a lot of hair because my ends were really strange. That is August of 2009, and then December 2010, this is my hair. So, in essence, it took me about 3 years with lots of trims to get my hair this length.
Oh my God, Suge, when you took out your locks, you had all this hair. Does locking your hair make your hair grow? So, locks does not make your hair grow faster. I repeat, locks do not make your hair grow faster. Because I don't think, there's somebody out there that didn't hear me, because I don't know why they didn't hear me, but they didn't hear me. So I'm talking to you because let me fix, so locks do not make your hair grow faster. You got that? So no. Well, Suge, you have a whole bunch of hair and you took some locks out. Let me tell you something. I'm one of those people who, I am hairy. Like, I have like a stash that insists on growing out of my lip. Thank God I don't have like the whole bearded lady situation popping off. No offense if you have the bearded lady situation, because I have the lady mustache. But I'm hairy. Always been a hairy person. Never really had an issue with growing hair or anything like that. Did y'all hear that? See, stuff like that gets me distracted. I'm like, what was I even talking about? Okay, locks. So, I just so happened, this video is going to be long. It's I don't know what. And I am so whatever, child. Okay. It just so happened when I took out my locks, I kept the hair. Oh my gosh, Shug, that is like so crazy. Are you into voodoo? No, I'm not into voodoo. I just happen to keep my hair because I've been meaning to document this, and I have it here. So let me show you, and don't get freaked out like, ew, that's gross. Whatever, honey. If you don't like it, feel free to just turn away and all that other stuff. Okay, so when I took, I'm not sure what set of locks this is from. I have no idea, but it's from one of my sets. So, oh, here's one of my husband's locks. Honey, he used to have, see, he used to have really long locks, and he had to cut them in batches. They were all the way down his back, and he just cut them off one day. And I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? That's our hair. He was like, your fro was on the floor. Are you go? That's neither here nor there, honey. Okay. So this was from one of my sets of locks. I don't know which one it was from. This is a lot of hair, honey. And all that white stuff is the stuff that kind of built up in my locks. So that's what that is. I started collecting the hair after a while because I was like, oh my God, I should probably like keep this stuff and document what is happening. And this is like crazy. So I don't know what batch that's from. And I also kept, this may seem a little strange, but I've been meaning to like do something with the hair. Like, I don't know if I should burn it, because remember back in the day, people used to be like, girl, don't throw your hair out the window, because if a bird come and eat it, then you gonna have whatever. Not that I believe in superstitions, but sometimes you just hear stuff and it kind of sticks with you, and you just like, I know I don't believe in it, but I'm feeling some kind of way, so I'm just not even gonna just do that. I'm just gonna keep it in the event that it is true. Okay, so this is a lot of hair, y'all. Whoops. This is the fro that I cut off, and that's not even all of it, honey. This is the hair from my, what big chop was this? This is the second big chop that I did. I know that's a lot of hair. No, I do not color my hair. I've colored my hair once, and that was back in 2005. In 2005, I colored my hair, and I'll post a picture of my hair coloring right here. It's like some Beijing situation, which is the devil, I hear. It's like seriously the devil. So that was the first time and last time that I colored my hair since I've been natural. My hair color is natural. Well, Shug, it doesn't look like it's your real hair color. I really don't have any reason to lie, because that's my hair color. I mean, I don't know. I thought about coloring my hair. I've thought about doing henna too, to cover up my grays, because I have a lot of grays. I'm like, oh God, where did they come from? They just they're sprouting. Like, what sprouts? What's something that sprouts? Potatoes. They're sprouting like potatoes. Do potatoes sprout? I think they sprout. Something, whatever, honey. I'm tired. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I think that was all the questions. How you gonna think that's it? Didn't you write this stuff down? I did, but I be forgetting, because I got a whole bunch of personal messages. Thank you for the positive energy. Thank you for the love. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, and favoriting. More videos to come. Just stay tuned for the other part of the FAQ series. I'll probably upload it between the next week or so just hold tight, and I will answer the rest of your questions. Because, honey, I cracked myself up terribly bad. So that's it. And I'm gone for real. Peace.